Ladies and gentlemen, deep in the dense wilderness, among towering trees, lived a female deer eagerly awaiting the birth of her child. For months, she had carried her young, enduring both the rainy and dry seasons with caution, knowing that danger lurked in every corner of the forest. That night, the moon shone brightly, its light piercing through the leaves, illuminating the deer struggling to give birth. Sweat mixed with dirt covered her body. Her breath was heavy, her eyes full of hope. Finally, a tiny fawn with wet brown fur was born. It wiggled its frail body, trying to adjust to its new world. The mother deer lovingly licked her child's body. She knew her duty had just begun. She had to protect and nurture her baby from the lurking dangers of the forest. Ladies and gentlemen, the newborn fawn was still fragile. However, with its natural instincts, it tried to stand on its tiny legs. It fell several times but kept trying. The mother deer watched with full attention, whispering hope in her heart that her child would grow strong and healthy. However, in the distance, a pair of eyes watched from the darkness. A tiger, the king of the jungle, had caught the scent of blood and new life. It knew that in the bushes, there was weak prey. Its tongue flicked out, its eyes keenly fixed on the faint cries of the newborn fawn. The mother deer began to feel uneasy. Her instincts told her that something was wrong. She sniffed the night air cautiously and prepared to protect her child with all her might. Ladies and gentlemen, the night grew deeper, yet the danger drew closer. The bushes rustled softly, and silent footsteps approached. The tiger crouched low, ready to pounce. In an instant, with incredible speed, it leaped from its hiding place. The mother deer turned instantly. She tried to block the attack, but the tiger was too fast, too powerful. With one swift swipe and a sharp bite, the fawn had no chance to run. A piercing cry shattered the night, but within seconds, it was over. Blood stained the forest floor. The fawn that had just seen the world was now gone. The mother deer stood still. Her eyes were empty. Her breath caught in her throat. She was powerless. Her world crumbled in an instant. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine the sorrow of a mother who had just lost her child before her very eyes. She approached the place where her baby had fallen. The scent of blood still lingered in the air, and the tiger had already left, satisfied with its meal. The mother deer did not cry like humans, but in her silence, she grieved. She lowered her head, licking the blood-stained ground, as if hoping that this was just a nightmare that would soon end. But this was reality. The child she had just given birth to, whom she had lovingly cared for, was gone before it even had the chance to run freely in the forest. The jungle was harsh. There was no mercy. There was no place for the weak. About the harshness of life in the wild. In this life, every creature has its own role. The tiger hunts to survive. The deer runs to stay alive. But fate had a different plan for the fawn. The mother deer had to move on. She could not continue mourning. She had to be strong, to endure, and one day, she might give birth again and strive even harder to protect her child from danger. Such is life, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes we rise, sometimes we fall. Sometimes we are happy, sometimes we must endure the bitterness of loss. But life must go on, just like the deer who continues to walk, even though her heart is shattered. Acceptance. Hopefully, we can learn from this story that in life, not everything we desire can be ours forever. There are times when we must let go, learn from loss, and keep moving forward. Thank you for listening to this story. May we find wisdom in it. See you in in the next tale.